7-2 record. Vanessa to make.
Here we go, Brave Nation! Brave CF93 continues with Brave versus YFU. This bout is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a knockout artist. He stands 171 centimeters tall and weighed in at 61.65 kilograms. With a near-perfect professional record of 7 victories and only 1 loss. He fights with Summer Fight Club out of Bali, Indonesia, and Rock and Roll MMA out of Kathmandu, Nepal. Presenting RoBINDrA Dant!
OK，再一次为大家介绍亮相今晚第2场比赛，代表中国战队出战的这位运动员，他是来自国强格斗的彝族双子星，他的职业战绩来到了10战8胜2负，最近的7场比赛6次终结拿下对手。有请我们的魔术师曲岳步。这是 YFU 与 Brave CF 今晚的第2场较量，男子雏量级，场上裁判员金军体 YFU 隆中队隆中开战。
Fighter, come here. You all know the rules. Americans all time protect yourself all the time. Touch up, back to corner.
Here we go, the tail of the tape. You can see RoBINDrA Drant, 6 years the elder, height identical, everything else apart from quite a sizable reach advantage for Ushiyabu. Let's see if he can use that from the striking, right from the get-go, pop that jab in the face of his opponent, or can RoBINDrA Drant get the takedown, establish top position, and use his trademark fight-ending ground and pound.
Here we go.
See level changes right away from RoBINDrA Drant, giving me the impression either going to set up the takedown or fake the takedown and come over the top.
Just beautiful the way he uses his feints and hit that shot right away.
He must not like the foot at the hotel because he had that shot. You can see he tried the takedown there, but he needs to set those up. You know, if you shoot out blind, you're giving your opponent that half a second to download the data. Big shot from Ushiyabu. Doing a good job of being on his bike, implementing lateral movement as opposed to just forward and back. He gets back off the cage a little bit though. Dant tenacious with that takedown. Good pressure. So he may be trying to switch to a single here. Good wrist control from Ushiyabu. And just, you see what he did there, Vanessa? Just that subtle little movement of trying to get his head underneath the chin of Ushiyabu. That's where you get more body control, because where the head goes, the body invariably follows. So super smart from Drant.
I love the way Dan set that up. I think he just needs to be a little more subtle with those feints so that his opponent does not see that coming.
And a lot of the time, to the uninitiated, I say this every time, but when you see 2 fighters pressed against the cage like that, to someone who's maybe never watched an MMA fight, they think that not a lot's going on here. But this is one of the most tiring aspects in that clinch against the cage. One fighter trying to impose his will, another trying to defend or impose his. This is the real test of grappling in MMA, and pass with flying colors from Dant. Big takedown. Ushiyabu, good job trying to get right back up again. Technically, he's a downed opponent right now, as China has not adopted that new interpretation. But these are huge shots. Referee, this is not intelligent defense. I think he's out. Referee, whenever you're ready. Referee, when you're ready. My God. Referee wanted to see a dead body here tonight.
He just kept going. He needed that to go.
There was easily about, with the greatest of respect, and I know decisions are made in the heat of the moment, but come on. 5 or 6 shots there entirely unnecessary. You can already see.
And the paramedics are coming in.
Now that one's on the referee.
Great job to RoBINDrA Dant.
Yeah, let's not detract. RoBINDrA Drant did a great job. You go until the referee tells you to stop. He was doing his job. You know, none of the blame here lies with RoBINDrA. He did an absolutely fantastic job.
Did, giving Nepal a huge name for modern MMA, ladies and gentlemen, here in Brave 93 YFU. For Nepal, he did that for Nepal.
But right now, our main concern is the health of Oshi Yabu. Top-notch medical team right here, putting him on the stretcher. He's up on his feet. This is good to see.
That's on the ref, 100%.
But yeah, shout out to RoBINDrA. A beautiful display of chain wrestling, getting the takedown, getting the dominant position. He did exactly what he had to do. Landed some beautiful shots. I don't know if there's a slight intimation from Oshi Yabu holding the back of his head. I don't think a lot of those were to the back of the head. I would need to see the replay, because if any part of your glove lands on the ear of your opponent, it is a perfectly legal shot.
A beautiful signature win from Dan, adding it to his resume again.
Yeah.
Being a huge international name, I think he's gonna be the next Nepal superstar.
8 wins as a professional, now 7 by way of finish. 3 in the first round. I said I was excited about what we were going to see from this young man, and he did not disappoint. Hell of a performance.
出乎大家的意料，比赛的进程如此之快。对于中国的何学武来说，面对突如其来的对手的打击，确实是，遇到了一位对手。本场比赛进行至第一局1分57秒时，蓝方 TKO 对手，比赛结果蓝方胜。
Moving his record now to 8-1 is
Ladies and gentlemen, your
RoBINDrA. Beautiful
winner,
performance.
RoBINDrA.
祝贺丹特！我们有请中原华兴控股集团总裁古建光、德盛集团董事长王超为运动员颁发奖杯和鲜花。
This bout is brought to you by Brave Gym. Training for mind, body, and spirit. Brave, it's more than a gym.
Undefeated Chinese prospect Zekiu Duoji is set to defend his perfect record and continue his rise in the Brave CF featherweight division as he fights Kazakhstan's Rawan Bekbalat. Bekbalat